Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm actually not going to be doing a whole lot of Minecraft. Instead, I'm going to be talking about something that I think is important to talk about, at least for me, something that I'm a really big fan of, something that is important to me for a number of reasons. And that is the anniversary today, the 5-year anniversary of the release of Halo 3. Believe it or not, it's been 5 years since what is essentially the finale of Master Chief's story came out for the Xbox 360. 5 years ago, I was in, let's see, 10th grade? Yeah, I was just starting out 10th grade. Man. And now I'm 3 years into college, so that's pretty crazy. Lots changed since then. But I wanted to give a shout out to this while I did some stuff today. I wasn't really going to do it. I was just going to like mine and talk, which is what I'll keep doing. But yeah, that's all I'm pretty much going to do for this video. It probably won't be very long. If you're not interested, of course, just, I'm going to have a new episode up probably, hopefully later this week. So, again, Halo 3. So the Halo games have really defined my childhood in terms of video gaming, along with, I guess, the Pokemon series as well. They were really important games to me. I mean, Halo really got me into first-person shooters. I basically didn't play many FPS games before Halo, and then I was at Blockbuster, and my dad pointed it out, and he was like, hey, this looks like a fun game, and I was like, man, that game looks stupid. It's got, like, this robot dude on the front, and that was, of course, Halo Combat Evolved, which came out in 2001. I ended up renting it, getting all the way almost to the end of the game, and then I had to return it. I couldn't figure out how to get past the last section where you, in the Maw, you probably know about it, where you have to do something fancy with some grenades. I didn't know how to basically clear that section, and I didn't look it up, and then I had to return it, and I was kind of sad-faced about that, because it was really good, and then for some reason I waited until, like, spring. And I don't know what my, 9-year-old brain was thinking at the time. And yeah, I definitely played Halo when I was 9. But, I waited for a long time. And eventually I did buy it. And it was really cool. And I was super happy. Really glad. Got, a guide with it, too, because I was a scrub. And I needed one. Basically played the game non-stop for, forever. I just went crazy with it. I mean, I would say even overboard would be a good way to put it. I was definitely obsessive about it for quite some time, and whether or not that's good or bad is an entirely different story. But that was the time where I was playing Halo 1, I was playing Pokemon Yellow, and then pretty soon after that, Pokemon Crystal. That was very, very good time for video gaming for me, because there was a lot of fun stuff to play, a lot of interesting things to do, and I was having a lot of fun, definitely playing all kinds of neat stuff. So, Halo itself really revolutionized the Xbox for the entire industry. I think, from Microsoft's perspective, you can almost look at it as the Xbox is the reason, that Halo is the reason the Xbox persists today. I really believe that without Halo, you would have saw the Xbox sell substantially much less than the GameCube. There's no denying that the PS2 won that console war, but I think Halo is the game that kept Microsoft in the console business. I think without Halo, you basically wouldn't have Microsoft as a console producer. Halo, at the time of its release, there was a lot of talk about it being a very good console FPS, but maybe not the best FPS overall. Certainly, there were a lot of good PC shooters and stuff, but for console players who had been waiting for something really, really good since basically GoldenEye, Halo was amazing. Halo was awesome. It was a good campaign. It was a good multiplayer. There was a lot of things that really came together for it. Halo 2 just blew everything out of the water. It basically just redefined what you could do on a console again, in terms of video gaming, in terms of console FPS games. And once again, I think it was really important for both the industry and for Microsoft. It was a pretty big deal. I mean, Halo, really just pushed all the boundaries, and Bungie definitely, they did a great job with it. They really cared about their player base. They really cared about, who was going to be playing their games, and to continue to support them in their endeavors. That really spooked me. Get out of here, skeleton. I know that's a bed. I want a sword. There we go. Jeez. Halo 2 having Xbox Live and everything, I didn't get Xbox Live for a long time, but, I mean, hey, Halo 2 was just amazing. Like, I definitely played that game way too much. It was an awesome game, and probably my favorite Halo game to date. I would spend so much time playing on BTB and such. And man, this place is busy. I'm playing BTB on all the maps. Man, there's some good times on those maps. I have so many memories of just going on there and playing against people, and that was such a long time ago, though. Anyways, so Halo 3 kind of left off the story, or Halo 2 kind of left off the story on this weird cliffhanger, and a lot of that was due to budget issues, time issues. The third act of Halo 2 basically had to be cut because it didn't, it just didn't fit. They couldn't get it on there before they had to ship the game, and I find that's probably, if the third act had been there, Halo 2 might be one of, I mean, it's one of my favorite video games of all time. I think it would have been one of the best video games of all time if that third act had been there. But unfortunately, as I said before, it wasn't. And it's probably one of the biggest disappointments that the Halo fan base had to face was Halo 2 simply, not coming through when it needed to. Still, that said, the multiplayer was absolutely amazing, and it definitely worth the playthrough. Definitely worth going back to again and again and again. And like I said, it was a very different. It wasn't a very different take. It was a very different experience on a console to play on Xbox Live. Really good matchmaking. I mean, if you look at Halo 2 matchmaking, and then you look at games like Call of Duty and stuff, you instantly see and recognize. Oh crap! Oh man, this is nuts down here. You'll instantly recognize the matchmaking system that was in Halo 2. And sure, Halo 2 basically copied off of PC games at the time, but it was the first one to do it on a console, and I think that's important to remember. 4-player, being able to get 4-player split screen and then go online with those 4 friends, that was huge. That's something that game developers still aren't doing. And it's baffling that you can't do that on just about everything when Halo 2 was doing it years and years ago. I don't have a sword anymore. I'm gonna go with the axe. Ah, sucker. Yeah. So Halo 3 came out in 2007, September 25th, 5 years ago today. Halo 3 finished up the Master Chief's story, it finished up the Human Covenant War, it did all that stuff, and you are a spider. Small spider. Where'd you come from? And I think the biggest thing we could take away from that game is that just the custom games was probably... The custom games are definitely what I enjoyed the most. It was just crazy, crazy good. I just loved every second of it that I was playing. I think I played the matchmaking less than I played Halo 2. That said, I definitely played the custom games a lot more. There's so many times where I would be playing custom games with... Am I playing on easy? It must be on easy. Halo custom games with friends, that was, I mean, those were some of the best times in gaming that I've ever had. Just really, really fun stuff. Should I go take out that spawner before it takes me out. Ow, get out of here, spider. Where's my health potions? Ugh. Okay, there's a spawner. And I will be able to get it here in a second. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, now I'm stuck in this. Ah, crap. There we go. Alright, cool. So where was I? Oh yeah, custom games. So the custom game options were just amazing. So much stuff you could manipulate. There's so much cool stuff in there. Forge mode just opened the floodgates for new ideas. All kinds of new stuff was integrated. The official infection game type. So much fun. Just hours and hours and hours of enjoyment. I definitely think Halo 3 was the most complete. I'd say Halo 3 was basically the best Halo game, even though I liked Halo 2 a little bit more. And the reason I say that is because Reach was really experimental, which I'll get to. But it just had, I think Forge really sold it. I think the custom game options and then the sandbox that we were given in Halo 3 was not perfect, but extremely, extremely good. Something that other games should definitely be looking to imitate as much as possible and evolve on. And I think Halo 4 is definitely going to pick up on that. As for today, 5 years ago today, I was sitting down playing Halo 4, or Halo 3, with 3 of my friends. We played through it on co-op on 2 Xboxes. It was really cool, really fun. It was a long night. Right about now, let's see, how far were we? We'd been playing for about 2 hours or so. Man, we would have been probably, maybe like, yeah, a little bit under halfway through. The campaign took about, let's see, actually I think it only took about 4 hours, if I remember correctly. I still actually have the saved films of my first playthrough, which I probably should go, or no I don't, do I? Ooh, I think I got rid of them. Which is really too bad, because I always want to go back and look at them. What the heck? Is there like a creeper spawner? What's going on here? There's a lot of discussion about Halo 3 today on the forums and stuff. Even the Minecraft forums, I actually saw a thread about it. I usually don't go on there, but I went on there because I was looking like for a Halo mod, because I thought, well, I'll just play a Halo mod and record. And turns out there wasn't really any, which was kind of saddening, because I thought there were some. Man, it is. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Get away, get away, get away. I don't think I want to mess with them too much. Let's try this. Hello, skeleton. A lot of people talking about Halo 3, especially in terms of Halo 4. But I'm going to briefly talk about the next game that was in the series, which was Halo ODST, Halo 3 ODST. ODST was pretty good fun. I did not enjoy it as much as some other people did, which was really depressing because I wanted to enjoy it, but I really didn't. I enjoyed the maps quite a bit that came with it, but that's about it. You know, I wasn't overly excited by it, and it really didn't, you know, do a lot for me in terms of, you know, being fun to play. I was kind of depressed by that. I liked Firefight, but I didn't really play it too much. I actually started playing it more after Reach came out, which was sort of strange. There's definitely some times in Halo 3 that I remember being really cool after ODST came out. Getting Recon was really fun. The whole like quest for Recon and everything. That was just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ooh, double chests. Here we go. Good times all around, and just a lot of fun. There was some good stuff going on then. Gotcha. And I will say, Halo 3 was a big time sink for me, but then like playing games like Jaws, Jenga, what was the one we played? There were so many times we would have LAN parties and just get together and play Halo 3 custom games, and those were just amazing. And I do regret that I don't do them as much anymore, and that many of the friends that used to play are no longer either fans of Halo or have moved on in their life, and that's kind of unfortunate. Because, you know, I'd still like to play, and I'd still like to do that stuff, and I might actually go play some Halo 3 today. And actually, if you guys want to play some Halo 3 sometime, or maybe some Halo Reach, I really don't play that much Reach anymore. Like I kind of used to, and then I got away from it. You know, my gamertag is the same as my Minecraft username, which is, oh, you can't see it anyways, can you? Which is Killer2401. So Halo ODST was, I mean, there were some good things there, some bad things there. I really, and you may or may not agree with this, and I'm guessing the answer is usually not. I really, really liked Halo Wars. Like that was a ton of fun. I'm really glad that I got that game. Like I really enjoyed playing it, and I didn't know if I would or not, but I did, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like that game. You know, it might not be the best console RTS ever. It might not be it's definitely not the best RCS ever, but you know, for a Halo fan especially, I think it's really a good lot of fun, and yeah, it's still a good game. And then finally, there's Halo Reach, the last Halo game to come out. Well, if you don't count Anniversary, which I actually haven't gotten yet, I find that kind of strange. Anniversary. Oh, there goes my pick. Anniversary. How can I sum up my feelings on Anniversary? Or not Anniversary, but Reach. Reach is an example of experimental game design that just doesn't work. I think Reach tried too hard to be a revolutionary new game, and unfortunately failed to capture what was really Halo. And that's really kind of sad, because again, I just like ODST, I really wanted to like Reach more than I did, and I certainly had some fun with it when it came out and such, but I very quickly gave it up. Halo 3 was sort of funny with me. I think I would have played it a lot more had Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare game, not come out basically around the same time, or just, you know, a few months later. The Call of Duty franchise, in terms of the Halo franchise, is really strange for me. For a long time, basically everyone was talking about, well, this game's going to be the new Halo killer, this game's going to be the new Halo killer, and then nobody basically hypes Call of Duty as a Halo killer, and then it kind of just like kills Halo, which I think is weird. You might say, well, you know, Halo isn't dead. I definitely think that if you look at before Call of Duty 4 came out, and you look at after, and then you look at Halo, there's definitely a difference there. Halo is no longer the king of console FPS games. It's definitely Call of Duty. Even Gears of War, you know, has definitely stepped up its game. With at least Gears 3 was really good, even if it wasn't that different from the other Gears games, in my opinion, which people tend to disagree with. But it's very strange looking back on how much time I invested in those games. Halo 2 I played pretty much non-stop. But then again, I didn't really have anything else to play at the time. Certainly not another console or console FPS. There wasn't anything I was playing. It was basically Halo 2 or some single-player game that gets boring after however long, especially to my young brain, which is like, must contain good stuff or else it's bad forever and ever. It's gonna keep my attention for forever. Which only Halo 2 definitely managed to do until basically Halo 3. I play Halo 2 for a long time, off and on. Though, yeah, obviously off and on a bit. I didn't play it non-stop, necessarily. Halo Reach just did not cut it. It tried, and it failed. And that's all I can say. I think Firefight was my favorite part of that game, which was kind of surprising. Again, the campaign just was not at all enjoyable. The matchmaking, to a lot of people, it's enjoyable, and I definitely know why it is, and stuff. I feel like it was a letdown for me in the sense that armor abilities, I think, were integrated poorly, and additionally, I just really, really do not like Invasion, which is unfortunate because Invasion's probably one of my favorite directions that Halo went, but it just is a direction that didn't work. The armory, the lack of unlocks that actually do stuff really annoyed me, and I think that's Call of Duty Fever, but I think it's Call of Duty Fever that's in a good way. The same thing applies to people joining and quitting. If someone leaves your game, you shouldn't be penalized for the rest of the match because of it. You should have... Yeah, basically I want join-ins. And unfortunately I don't think Halo 4 is going to have them. So that brings me to Halo 4, of course. Halo 4 is going to come out this year, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. I'm trying to get these iron. I have it already pre-ordered. I have... Let's see, I've got that pre-ordered, and I've got Black Ops pre-ordered. Black Ops 2. Which, say what you want, they come out a week in front of, or a week next to each other, so that's gonna be a very busy week for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably won't even play the Black Ops campaign for a while. I won't even touch it. Because, who wants to play the campaign? And let's see, what else is there to talk about? I guess that's about it for what I wanted to talk about with Halo. Halo 4's got lots of cool stuff in it. It looks really good. I cannot get over how much it looks like Metroid Prime as well. It is continually impressing me. The new game modes are simply amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen the Dominion gameplay. It is great. You guys, you should definitely watch it. The new weapons are really cool, and there's a lot of cool stuff. And that's all besides the obvious that I can't wait to see what happens with the story. I'm so psyched for the story, because I definitely played Halo for the storyline. That's the reason that I started playing it. The storyline was everything to me. I buy Call of Duty games for the multiplayer. I buy Halo games for the story. Actually, and I will say this, Halo has the most complete package of features in any video game I've ever played. Like, the Halo series just has everything. It has a great campaign, it's got awesome multiplayer, awesome kind of casual multiplayer, and then like some mini games on the side, and just so much replayability. There's so many times that you can just go back and do something again, and have fun with it, and kind of just do your own thing as much as possible. And Bungie Bungie is definitely the life and the soul of the Halo games. Without them, I don't think we'd see so much of Halo. He wants emeralds. What? Still gotta get this guy some written books. Gotta write some books. He's a bookworm. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. I just am a huge Halo fan, so I'm sorry if I ranted for a long time and you guys don't appreciate it. I thought about actually recording this and then recording my voice over it, but then I was like, nah, it's gonna take too much time. So I did this, and I don't know. Maybe it took a little too long. That could be. And if you did watch all the way through, I almost feel bad for you because I feel like I took a long time, but thanks. And I'll try to get some more Adventure Time videos out later. In the comments, let me know anything you guys think about Halo. If you guys are fans, I don't know. I can't really know either way, unless you tell me. And don't forget to play some Halo 3 today, if you got it. I might get on for a little bit, I don't know. I got a lot of homework to do. Got test tomorrow, test the other day, but yeah, I'm still ranting. Alright, so, until next time then.